Alright guys, what is going on? Today is the review for Lucha Underground. It is 420, and I'm not saying anything else about that. But, so, this week's episode might be my favorite so far of the year. I honestly could say that it was fucking exciting from the beginning. So, the opening, just segment, just, promo, cinema, movie, anything you want to call it. They destroyed it. So, opening segment was when Daryl Cueto's in his office, and here comes Aerostar, Drago, and Phoenix. And he says those three were gonna be in the Lucha Underground Trios tournament for the Trios titles, but they were in there last year and they lost because Drago and Aerostar could not get along. And then he says, Phoenix, you'll be teaming with Jack Evans and PJ Black, and we'll have to talk about that later because I feel like they could win the whole damn thing. And Drago and Aerostar will be fighting tonight for those medallions. And I'm like, okay, should be a good match. They had really great matches last year, the best of 5 series, which I eventually think Drago won because he got a shot at the Lucha Underground Championship, then eventually had to leave. But the match they had was awesome. Aerostar wins with I don't even know, a splash. He had like his hand right there. It was pretty crazy. Hand on his head, whatever. The match was awesome. They really tore it down like they did last year. Very competitive. That's all I want to talk about. That Aerostar wins. He's got the medallion. Hopefully we can see more of these guys. Now for what I really want to get into. If you've been following along with my reviews, I'm pretty sure I've been saying it so far this year. When are we going to get another cage match? And I've been wanting it to be Johnny Mundo and Cage. Well, guess what? Next fucking week, for one of the Aztec medallions, we finally get Cage in a cage. Yeah, very funny. Versus Johnny Mundo, which should be insane. I am so ready for that. You don't even know. And so, the next match, which is PJ Black, Jack Evans, and Phoenix versus the Disciples of Death. Now listen to PJ Black starts off the match, and he's trying to tag in Jack Evans. Jack Evans is like, nah, you got it, bro, you got it. Not Justin Gabriel. Wow. PJ Black hits his arm drag, and Jack Evans is like, you dude, just believe in yourself. I could not help myself but laugh. That was so funny. Excuse me. And the crowd was chanting, believe, believe, believe. It was awesome, dude. But, finally, Justin Gabriel tags in somebody, and it's Phoenix. And then, before that, Jack Evans finally gets tagged in by PJ Black. And then he's chanting, he's like, watch this, guys, watch this, he's the best. And fucking one of the disciples that pulled him hit the turnbuckle post, and he was like, I told you, Black, that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. And so PJ Black tags himself back in, but he finally gets Phoenix back in, and they hit a couple crazy diving moves, hit some crazy super kicks, and then Jack Evans is like tagged himself in, and he's like, hold on, guys, let me show you how it's done. Watch this. He runs up, hits this, like, how they flip, like in the ninja movies or whatever, a handspring flip, whatever it's called, over the top rope into a dive. Pretty fucking cool. And then Justin Gabriel, my bad, guys. PJ Black tags in Phoenix again, and Jack Evans tags in PJ Black. PJ Black tags in Phoenix. Phoenix puts one of the guys, Disciples of Death, on the top rope, and Justin Gabriel, he has his hands up like he's not getting involved. He's not getting involved. And Phoenix sees that, runs, jumps, tags him, and hits a Hurricane Rana 450 splash. But the Disciples of Death kick out. And another cool thing later on in the match was Justin Gabriel. I think it might have been earlier in the match. I just forgot to say it. Justin Gabriel was PJ Black. It's hard to say. Go back and forth now. I don't know. I don't know. I should get it sooner or later. PJ Black was pinning somebody, one of the disciples is, I cannot remember the name, but it don't matter. Once I tell you what happens. PJ Black is pinning somebody. Here comes somebody to break up the pin. Fucking Phoenix jumps off of PJ Black's back and gets the other guy out. It was awesome. The match was insane, but it ends with Phoenix getting a win with a 450 splash of his own, finally. That match was awesome. I see PJ Black, Jack Evans, and Phoenix winning. You know, I said that I didn't think a team that couldn't work together was not going to win this year. No dysfunctional tag team trio could win it this year, and I'm wrong. I really see those three winning it. And now we get to the end of what the hell is going on here. Katrina's pissed. She said, "Do I have to get rid of you all?" And then the guy with the purple mask just grabs the hearts from the other two disciples of death, and they're black and nasty looking, and they die or whatever. That's why I said I couldn't remember any of their names. But hopefully, when this guy competes in singles matches, I can be able to find out his name, and I can say. But if you know the guy with the purple mask, his name, go ahead and put it down in the comments, and I'll try to remember it for future reviews. And the actual trios champions were informed that they are in the trios tournament. Actually, they get a bye to the finals, but next week, along with a fucking cage match, so hype, they're going to be in a fatal 4-way elimination tag team match, trios match, whatever, to determine the new championships, who will be get a first round bye. Well, actually just a whole bye into the finals, for the trios tournament. And Cueto's getting into the head of these three, making them kind of fight, it seems like. So, I don't know what Cueto's got planned, but I still see Phoenix, Jack Evans, and PJ Black winning, even though Rey Mysterio, Dragon Azteca Jr., and Prince Puma are in there. I still got PJ Black, Phoenix, and Jack Evans winning that all the way. Now, our main event. The match that is hyped probably the most was fucking Matanza versus Mil Muertes. Holy fucking shit. We actually saw Mil Muertes take down Matanza. It happened. It really did. But Matanza fought back. At one point, Mil Muertes was, punching him, whatever. Matanza just grabs him by the throat. Fucking takes him down. And, they fight, they fight to the outside. And Dario Cueto and Katrina are like yelling back at each other. Dario Cueto keeps telling Matanza, kill him. I mean, come on, this is crazy shit. And then they fight over to the announce table, and Katrina wants to hit Matanza, and I'm thinking to myself, are you dumb? Do you want to die? Like, those were my exact thoughts. I'm like, are you dumb? That dumb, really? And Mil Muertes grabs a chair and hits Matanza. Like, Matt Striker was like, he didn't just hit him with a chair, he bended it. And I'm like, that could be true. I really could see that happening. But, insane match. They fight all the way up to the top, but Mil Muertes grabs, like, this water jug, gas jug, and just beats the shit out of Matanza all the way up to the top. And Mil Muertes trying to push Matanza off that top platform. Remember that Angelico jumped off last year. But he's trying to push him off. Then tries to German suplex him off, couldn't get it. So Matanza gets out of it. Mil Muertes looks at this random spot. You could tell it was set up for them to go through it. After, rewatch it a couple times. But Mil Muertes flatlines Matanza. A flatliner through the freaking platform. I'm like, oh my god, this is just insane. Match was called off at the end of the match. Dario Cueto and Katrina are yelling back, this is war. I'm ready. Oh my god, Lucha Underground's been great so far. And at the end, that cop chick is going over the case, and guess who's on the wall of missing people? Alberto El Patron, now, whatever. Alberto Del Rio, Conan, and Blue Demon Jr. That shit was funny. And then some guy comes in, another cop saying, get out of my jurisdiction. My boss doesn't want you there. Somebody, and she's like, well, the mayor, I'm not scared of the mayor. Well, he's like, no, somebody much more powerful. I'm guessing they're debuting a new wrestler or something in Lucha Underground. I don't know. Whatever it seems is going to be great. That is my Lucha Underground review for 420. Like, subscribe, and comment. Now, let me know what you think of the show in the comments down below. And I am out. Thanks for watching.